We've got 3 shoots this week, another documentary case study.
Oh no, sorry guys.
It's time for Menace Media Wrapped 2024.
Today we're going to be unboxing this really cool new package.
That's annoying. I need those gaps sealed, gutted. Welcome to episode 11 of this vlog. Hold up, just realized this is episode 12, not 11. My bad, back to the video, where you can have an insight into me, my life, and how I run my company, Menace Media. Now, I'm gonna address the elephant in the room. Yes, I did skip a week. Last week, I was vlogging a bit, but not enough to justify creating a full vlog. Apologies for that, but to bring you all up to speed, as you would have seen from the end of the last vlog, Christmas vibes all around, came in on Monday, beautiful tree, everyone's got their advent calendars, it's all super festive around here. Then, the week took a turn for the worst. Myself, Ben, Max, everyone was unwell. Ben ended up working from home. It took some of us out of work, but I pushed on through. In other brighter news, our senior videographer, Darren, had joined the team. I onboarded him on Monday and he spent the week getting to grips with our systems, our processes, our equipment, and he's settling in super duper well. Now, we also last week unboxed some new kit. We've made some investments because of the Black Friday sales. Oh my God, it's so heavy. Ugh. This is a Aputure 600X Pro. This is massive, by the way. I didn't know it was this big. This is a light, for those of you who don't know. And you know that it's a big light when the case that it comes with has actual wheels and a, oh my God, this is so cool. It's literally like a little suitcase. This is nuts. But yeah, this here is a huge upgrade. So we currently have the 300X, which is like the baby brother to this, and the 300D. D means daylight. The reason why it's called daylight is because it mimics the same color temperature that you typically see within natural daylight. The X, on the other hand, like this one and our other one, means bicolor, meaning you can shift the color temperature of the light, meaning sort of like how cold blue it is or how warm orange it is, in order to match different lighting or create a different look or feel. So an example for matching would be you might be lighting an interview within a venue that has lighting that you can't turn off, or perhaps you don't want to turn off because it'd be too dark, but the lighting that exists within the venue is, let's say, quite warm or cold, and you need to match that so that your interview subject doesn't look one color whilst the background looks another. But it's also useful if you're trying to create a look or feel. What I mean by that is perhaps you could have a light positioned outside of a window blasting through the blinds trying to mimic sunlight, and it might be a warm evening or morning sun, or perhaps it could be quite a cold moonlight. It just gives you the ability to be quite flexible. But not only that, these lights, all of them, regardless if they're this one or the other ones, have different effects, so you can simulate things like camera flashes, television flickering, faulty bulbs, stuff like that. They're just amazing, to be honest. These lights, they've become industry standard for a reason, and it's because they are fantastic. But anyway, with enough waffling done, let's get this bloody thing open. Oh my God. It is huge. Oh my God. This is the control panel. This is what you mount to the light stand in order to power the light and control it and do all of its like adjustments with lighting, with like brightness and color temperature. This is huge. Like my head, relatively normal sized head. That's insane. Oh my God, it's massive. What on earth? So this here is the main light fixture. Oh my God. It's so big. I love this stuff. I love pro level, proper kit. Like there's something really cool about using it, and it's like driving a very nice car or like a supercar or something. And then to us, that's what using cinema cameras or this level of lighting is like. It's just, you feel quite, ooh, you know? Does that make any sense? Oh, nearly dropped it there. Today is actually maintenance day for December. That gives us a good opportunity to make sure that this thing is working, because every single piece of new kit that we buy, we make sure to test and ensure that it's all good. Obviously, we want to make sure it's all good before we go onto a set and use it on a client's project. And And then we kicked off a wicked new project in the food sector, which we'll be shooting next week.
So yeah, we've got sort of tearing open the croissant. So I suppose I do quite a close up, but someone just doing like a open
really
it up.
nice.
I think we could have laser season down, a static camera top down looking, and then we'll just match cut it so it cuts from like almost quite quickly. So it'll be like dun 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 dun, and just match cut straight with it.
That's a good way of getting through all the waffles.
Yeah.
With, as I've teased in previous vlogs, a super duper awesome piece of kit, which is a Red Phantom something or other, but it basically means we can shoot 4K 1000 frames a second, which is just unbelievable. Anyway, that brings you all up to speed. It was a cool week, but also fighting against the lurgy. Oh, and there was one last update. As you can probably tell, I'm wearing a new piece of our uniform. This is a sample. There was some issues with the embroidery, not the embroidery quality, but the way that it was stitched, like the pattern, that we weren't quite happy with. So it's gone back to the drawing board. They're going to amend that, and then we're going to see new samples hopefully this week, but we'll see. It is busy on the run up to Christmas for them, so we don't know, but hopefully very soon, because we do want to get these new uniforms in, especially to kick off the new year. But on to today and on to this week. As you can see behind me, there is a set, and this set is for a really, really cool video that I look forward to every single year. This is going to be our Menace Media Wrapped 2024 set.
2022 has been unreal for Menace Media. This year was just chaos.
I love this video. It is literally just the highlights of the year. It's everything we've achieved, it's celebrating all that we've done, and it just feels nice to make these at the end of the year. I'm a big fan, always been a big fan of, I mean, I know they don't do them anymore, they kind of died a horrible death, but back in the day, the YouTube rewinds and those kind of things, I always loved those. And this is kind of like our version of that. I've written my script. Darren has kindly built a lovely little set. He's just on launch in a minute, and then we're gonna shoot that. And then this week gets into the thick of things. We've got 3 shoots this week. Well, 4 if you include this one, but 3 client shoots. One is tomorrow, working with Silverstone Museum. Unfortunately, part of the shoot has had to be postponed, but we're still there tomorrow just to capture pieces of the puzzle for the main video that will be, I guess, put together probably early next year now. Wednesday, we're creating another documentary case study. And then on Friday, we're filming down in Bristol, some corporate content. And then next week is our final shoot of the year, but it's going out with a bang. It's one that we've been looking forward to for a long time, which is where we get to put that 600X and that amazing slow-mo camera into use. So yeah, lots of amazing stuff building up to Christmas. Couldn't be happier. It's a nice way to finish the year. And yeah, it feels weird to say it. There's only 10 more working days. The last day is actually pretty much a half day and just kind of tying up the loose ends because it is indeed our Christmas due day. Super exciting. Let's get into the Menace Media Wrapped shoot.
2024 has been a year of growth, learning, and an abundance of creativity. Got
Yeah, that's good.
Easy peasy.
Mad vlogs.
Beautiful.
It's time for Menace Media Wrapped 2024.
After shooting the interview downstairs, we decided that we think this video could do with a little bit more Christmas, so we went upstairs where the tree is.
2024 has been a year of growth, learnings, and an abundance of creativity.
It's Tuesday, and we're down in the kit room, getting some prep done for the upcoming shoots, just packing away a few things, and as you can see, our new 600X is just squeezing onto that shelf. Like, that bag is bloody massive, but they must have planned it to fit just nicely on this type of racking, which is super nice. One of the other upgrades that I forgot to mention in last week's video is a new set of iPads. Now, this might not seem like too much, but this is actually a really cool upgrade for us because we often give our clients portable review monitors. They get to see a nice, bright, high quality preview of exactly what we're seeing, but it also gets them off your shoulder, which is awkward for operating and, you know, maneuvering, especially if you've got a gimbal. Like, trying to show someone that footage is really awkward, and this just allows them to see that from the comfort of a chair or wherever they need to be. Very cool. But also they have the pencil, which is nice. We can scribble notes during a shoot, slate a shot, whatever it needs to be. Really nice. So just been setting those up, getting all of the apps and everything that we need to control of our lighting and everything like that. But otherwise, today is a cool day because our new senior videographer, Darren, is on his first job for us. But not only that, it's his first solo job. This morning we helped him pack everything together, showed him how to use the Mitsubishi. I know it's just a normal car, but every car's got its weird quirks, and that car certainly has some funny quirks. So I showed him that, and then he's headed off now to Silverstone Museum. And what we'll do is cut to that now. Good morning, welcome to Wednesday. I'm in just a little bit early today just to get some admin done. I'm basically writing some more portfolio stuff for our website and keep building upon that. More importantly, today, myself, Darren and Sam are heading off to a shoot. They'll be here in probably the next 10 minutes and then we'll be heading out. Let's get the van loaded.
That's 3.
Arrived on location. Time to get set up. Time lapse.
Welcome to Thursday, it's Sam here, and today we're going to be unboxing this really cool new package. Dennis is currently in a meeting and he's asked me to unbox this and test it for next week because we've got a shoot Monday to Wednesday, and yeah, I'm really excited to open this because this is going to be very, very cool. You might have seen earlier in this vlog that we actually got the Aputure 600X for the food shoot that we're going to be shooting next week, but we also got the Aputure 600D, which is this, which is pretty much the similar light, but instead of it being bicolor, it's just normal daylight, so you can't change the Kelvin, but that also means that it's double the power of the 600X. And because next Tuesday and Wednesday, we're using the Red Phantom Flex camera, I think, because that camera can shoot in 1,000 frames per second, so we can get some cool ultra slow-mo footage. But the thing with that is that shooting at 1,000 frames means the shutter will be double the frame rate. So the shutter will be 1/2000th of a second, and that's going to be very, very dark. So we need as much light as we can, and having this 600D is going to really help us light the subject. So hopefully with this 600D, we're going to get a really, really nice image, and I'm literally just going to get it out now, test it to make sure it all works, so we're good to go for next week. This is the main hub, this is for the 600D. This is a lot smaller than the 600X one. Here is the light, and we've got the cables here. Let's get this up and let's test it to make sure it's all good. So it's absolutely pitch black in here. So this is literally just 1%. And now let's put it to 100 and see how bright this can actually get. That's 50%, and that's 100% power. Definitely works. This is very cool. Stand, C-stand, and then the 2 pulleys. Oh, that's it, innit?
Yeah, that's us.
Nice.
Hey, look at that. Cool.
Beautiful. Yeah, same. Clock that coffee. Really bad. Oh no. What's that? Sorry, I think I put all the brakes on this side. Sorry guys. Sorry, that was me.
I see it, yeah.
I hold up to that.
I was going to steal that. Wait, hang on. I do want to try.
Give it a go.
No, that's never going to
That
Arrived on location with all the kit. We're just going to get a little bit of a recce going and then get set up. Today, for context, what we're filming is a bunch of interviews that are kind of walking and talking narrative pieces with scripts. It'll make sense once we get to it, but that's essentially it. So R5C. Okay, you guys want the Zoom recorder, right? Absolutely love these. Love these bags. Hello, Samuel.
And then come up to maybe, you're going to start this second paragraph. So this second paragraph, so rolling on audio.
Okay, so are you feeling good?
Yeah.
Nice one. Okay, so let's roll camera.
Rolling audio.
Okay, and editor's note, this is going to be we'll take 8. So on 3, 2, 1, and action.
Just stopped now for a bit of lunch. The guys have gone out to go get some food. Yeah, so far, so good. Darren's been up in the gimbal all day. The shoot was very well planned out by the client, so it was very sequential. No like surprises or trying to figure out what to shoot. It's just follow the script, essentially. Sam's been working on the audio, capturing that separately from the camera, which has gone really well. Sometimes you can have issues with wireless labs, but today it's been pretty flawless, so that's great. Whilst they've been shooting, I've been trying my best to try and knuckle down on some work. Yesterday, I probably haven't addressed this yet, but honestly I didn't vlog yesterday. I'm just drowning in work, trying to get stuff done before the end of the year. And I was at the office very late last night, but I just need to get ahead of stuff, and I will be working this weekend to try and keep up to date with everything. But you might be wondering why you want to shoot, especially if you're not actually shooting. And yeah, to put it simple, it's just something I do whenever we have a new person join a team. I like to join them for their first handful of projects, just so I can make sure that I have a full understanding of how they work, how they interact with clients, how they integrate with the team, in this case Sam, and then I can just, advise or add any pointers on things that I want to adjust if needed. In this case, I'm happy to say that Darren is very good, very, very happy with him, and there's not really been any major feedback. But yeah, it's all part of just understanding your team and knowing, with Sam, I had the benefit of when he joined the team, it was me and him working together all the time, so I didn't have to go on shoot with him on purpose, I was just there. But with recent hires, I've just gone to tag along. Obviously, I'm not billed to the client, this is just my own time. But because I'm stepping away from the office and I've got lots of stuff to do, I do try to get away from the shoot every sort of, periodically to try and keep on top of my own workload. Time to have some lunch, and then we're wrapping up the back end of this shoot for today, and then we're back to Northampton. Welcome to Saturday. Down in the kit room, finally getting on with the stickering job that I've been meaning to do forever. I've made a little start. You can kind of see some of the stuff has the new stickers on it. And yeah, I'm just gonna try and make a dent. I know I'm not gonna get it all done today. There's just so many individual things. Like when it comes to a lens, like here's one I've done. You gotta do the bottom cap, top cap, lens hood, the lens itself. Like everything has layers to it. If it's a light, it's gonna be the light fixture, any accessories, the cable. Like it's going to be a long job, but that's why I'm doing it out of hours. That's why I'm doing it when I have control over my time, and I'm not obviously disrupting any of the shoots or having to wait for things to come back or go out or whatever it is. But it's nice. It's time for me I usually whack on a podcast or a series or something and then crack on. But otherwise, yeah, obviously yesterday we had that shoot down in Bristol, went super well. Client's really happy. We just got to cut through that footage on Monday. And then otherwise this week we also wrapped up, well, kind of almost. We've almost finished the edit for the Menace Wrapped video, which goes out next week. And I can't wait to show you guys that. I think what we'll do is we'll overlay it within this video, probably around now.
Oh, I can't believe it's been a year since the last Wrapped. That's nuts. 2024 has been a year of growth, learnings, and an abundance of creativity. Menace has matured, we've improved our skills, our processes, and our level of service. We've truly achieved so much this year, and I believe the best place to start is our Man Up project. For me, the Man Up project marks a true milestone in Menace's growth. The team was so passionate about the project and passionate about the cause. Everyone took on new roles and got to develop their skills further. And that's something that I wanted us to do, take risks and learn and become better filmmakers. And I'm so proud of the team for what we achieved because it was a video that was so well received and Man Up absolutely loved it. This year, we also refined who we are with a brand new identity. We changed everything from our stickers to our clothing, and of course, the largest change was the website. This brand shift represents who we are and who we need to be now, and I think it perfectly represents us and what it is we're trying to achieve. We sponsored an event for the first time, and it wasn't any old event, it was an esports event, which is super close to my heart. It was a great experience seeing our logo on all of the banners around the event, and we had a video playing on the big screen too, which was really, really cool. Just like 2023, we put a big emphasis on the behind the scenes content this year, releasing vlogs on all sorts of projects, giving you guys an insight into how we work. But not only that, as of late, I've started a personal vlog documenting every single week of my life so you can see what it's like to run a company like Menace Media. Good morning! What has just happened? Interview done, now it's time for B-roll. Chaos for me. Look what finally arrived. Hell yeah!
Today we're heading to Snowdonia.
This year we welcomed Hannah to the team, who's been transforming the way that we are presented online, from everything from our socials to our email marketing campaigns. It's been a huge transformation for us. We've also recently welcomed Darren to the team, who's going to be our new senior videographer, heading up our productions in 2025. And last but not least, Movember. What an incredible month it was. Together we pledged to run 350 kilometers, and I'm proud to say that we smashed that. We also raised £357 whilst growing some questionable facial hair. I really couldn't be more proud of the team this year. We've grinded so hard to produce epic content for our clients. What we're building here is more than just another agency. It's a group of like-minded individuals that truly live and breathe their craft and won't settle until they've got the results that they want. To all of our clients, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Happy holidays, and we look forward to working with you again in 2025.
As you can see, that's a pretty baller edit. Like, I am unbelievably chuffed with that. And yeah, it's just an awesome video. I love doing those at the end of every year. Obviously, it's something that we put a lot of time into, and it's nice to celebrate everything you've done. But also it's nice to share it with clients and potential future clients too. Obviously, it just goes out on socials. It's just there as a piece of content that celebrates everything that we've achieved. And yeah, it was a really nice little video. Max absolutely smashed the edit, Darren absolutely smashed the shoot, and I couldn't be happier. We reviewed it all together on, I think on Thursday or Wednesday. We sat down in the lounge and watched it all together and unanimously agreed that it's a really good edit. So yeah, super chuffed with that. Otherwise, actually, I haven't addressed this yet, but you might have noticed this has not gone anywhere, even though in the last video I said it was gonna go. Yeah, it's essentially, I went to cut it off and then I felt a little bit attached to it. I was like, hang on a second, I've never done this before. Trying to let the rest go out, and it's kind of a good time for it because the Christmas break's coming up, but I want to see if I can achieve some of the rest. These bits are quite bold. I think I can do it, and I might look a little bit older. I went to the shops recently and didn't get ID'd, which was quality. I always get ID'd for things because I look so baby-faced. Anyway, right, time to sticker a bunch of kit. Back again on Sunday to do a little bit of prep and maintenance. Obviously, as you guys know, we have a really, really cool, important shoot coming up this week, and we're gonna be doing, I think, around 400 miles in our van, and it's been a little while since I've checked the tires and I need to fill it up. Then, as you might remember from a recent vlog, we had a unwelcome visitor in the van. I noticed there was a lot of droppings on the floor under the van. Turns out we had a little friend living in the engine. And basically, the reason for that was we used to keep our bins in the garage, which would keep our general waste, our recycling. And what I found out through doing that was that rat or mouse had got their way in here because of that. And the way they did it, I'll try and show you now. Chewing a hole through the rubber seal on the bottom of the roller shutter door here. So I have purchased a new seal to go on the bottom, just to get rid of the hole, because the hole was welcoming more visitors after the fact. Super annoying, but hopefully that will then, you know, block any further visitors, and we no longer keep the bins in here, we keep them outside. So hopefully, fingers crossed going forward, no more unwanted visitors. And then I'm gonna do some more prep in the kit room, getting some stickers done, just chipping away really. Taking it chill, nice little Sunday vibes. I have just noticed that there is essentially a sensor here for the alarm system, and it is screwed into the seal, and the bolts are quite rusty. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure this one out. I've noticed one issue is that the metal sort of lip that this stuff wraps around is completely like rusted and perished over time. That is a lot of rusty mess. Okay, so I've cut to length the replacement one. There's like the offcut. Hopefully that'll fit. I've kind of been generous and left like a bit on the end just because there is a slight curve in this bit here, and also at some point during the existence of this building someone did reverse into this door, so there is like a curve. So fingers crossed, fits nicely, and if there's any excess I can always just trim a bit off the end. Yeah, that should be alright. I should not have gone gym before this. Shoulders on fire, boy. I wish the line was red, that'd be real cool. Nothing ever goes smoothly, does it? Very, very annoying. I'll try and explain what's just happened. So, as you saw in the last clip, I had this door raised up so that I could fit the seal, and I fitted it edge to edge so that it was like watertight. Then I lowered it at the bottom of the door on both sides. For some reason, the opening is wider. So when I roll the door up, those gaps don't exist. Like the seal's actually just rubbing against the edges of the frame. But at the bottom, there's gaps. So this obviously is a problem, because even if I did have the seal bigger at the bottom, if I go to raise the door, it's just gonna rub, wear, and maybe peel off, I don't know. But that's annoying. I need those gaps sealed. So now I'm gonna have to do some thinking and some research online as to what I can do. Coming up to Christmas now, I'm really hoping to get this place sorted so that I don't come in after Christmas and find out that we've had any more visitors. Gutted. All right, I've had a Google, and there's limited stuff out there as to what you can do. There's like vertical brushes. To be honest, the only way I can think of fixing it is, annoyingly, I have to just order another one of those seals and then fit it again based on the measurements of the bottom of the door. But yeah, there's one thing I can't stand, and it's just like wasting money, especially on something like that where you have to order it, cut it to size, and because you cut it, obviously you can't just then go ahead and return it. It's not like it's just the wrong part or whatever. I've just messed up and I have to own that. This isn't anything that generates revenue. This isn't anything that massively benefits the business. It's just prevention of any further damages to our vehicle or anything in that garage. If any of that gets damaged by anything, you know it's gonna cost money, but mainly the van. We got away lucky last time by just having some damage to the cable that is for the aerial. If that rat or whatever had chewed through something important like a sensor, or God forbid, like a fuel line or a brake line, that'd be really expensive, but also could put myself or my team at risk driving it. Like obviously, once that happened, I did take it to the garage twice just to have it checked and make sure that it's 100% safe and good to drive. I don't want to have to go through that stress again, you know, paying for repairs or just anything. So unfortunately, in this case, the money spent on prevention outweighs the money spent on potential damage in the future, or obviously just putting anybody at risk. But I still hate wasting money, and the fact that I've had to spend already 80 quid on that seal to now have to spend another 80 quid on another seal, and I don't even know if that's gonna work. Okay, prep and maintenance are all complete, and I'm down, back in the kit room, ready to stick some kit for a couple hours, and then enjoy the rest of the weekend at home before we kick off the final week of 2024, or final working week, should I say, where we have possibly one of the coolest shoots that we've done this year, one that myself and the rest of the team are extremely excited about. The one I've been teasing for weeks now with the crazy slow-mo camera, hence all of the additional lighting that we've got recently. Let's stick some kit and wrap up this week. All right, we've put a huge dent in the stickering this weekend. Super chuffed with the kit being all branded up and looking nice and swish. I think a few more of these days and we'll finally have everything done, which will be awesome, but it's nice and easy work. I'm just listening to music and enjoying my time. But anyways, I believe this vlog is going out just before Christmas, so enjoy your Christmas. Hope you have a lovely new year. Hope Santa brings all of those good things that you wanted. Otherwise, as always, leave a like, comment, subscribe. And with the comments, if you've got any questions at all about my business, running a business, or just anything that you feel like I could add value on, please chuck it in the comments. I love answering those. It's really good fun. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.